What up, everybody? Okay, do this real quick. Okay, let me come on back in here. WrestleMania going on. I can't do it. I can't do it. WrestleMania. This is the first time in a long time. As a matter of fact,
okay. You want to order her more of the hydro, the Doolala.
I don't.
Because the one I see,
What, the pain medication? Oh yeah,
this one's empty.
that's not the one that came. That's the old bottle. The current bottle is right there.
Right. Okay, so you still have some. You
Yeah.
don't need that. It takes a day to get, so I'll order it tomorrow.
Do. Come on in, people. I know y'all watching that bullshit WrestleMania. Fuck Triple H. Fuck Triple H. Yeah. I got a Travis Scott song stuck in my head. I tried to do it. I tried to watch as much as I could. I can't. Starting to realize WWE just ain't it for me no more. Like I've come close to like literally just stop watching all together. Well, WWE. And then they do something and bring you right back with it. After seeing the booking Triple H keep doing, especially when it comes to black people, like you're one of your biggest female stars, Bianca Belair, and you just bury her. You just ended her streak. You know what I'm saying? Just the booking of that match, the ending of that match was horrible. Horrible. How the hell you get knocked out on the ring post? And then 2 minutes later, you well enough to where you would jump off the top rope. Then AEW gets killed for that all the time. but everybody want to be sucking on Triple H's nose and Nick Khan's yin yang and WWE's whoop wop. I can't. It's just Brett, what's going on? They made it in for the NXT thing was 3 black guys. Yeah. NXT seems to always, when it comes to including everybody, they're real good at that. When they get up to the main roster, you clearly see it, and it's not something that we're just trying to get on Triple H about. You clearly see it. It's just like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like the Street Profits are the World Tag Team Champions, right? And instead of you putting them on Mania, you put them on SmackDown. Like when Rey Mysterio got hurt, you didn't have to do that match. You could have replaced that match with the Street Profits. You know what I'm saying? You could have put them in the match with somebody. You just moved the match over to the night because you already had a tag team title match yesterday. And I like Io Sky. I do. But she should have never been in the match in the first place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to see Rhea versus Bianca in a singles match for the women's world title. And they decided to go ahead and throw Io in. For what? Why are you throwing Io in there? Like that, I still don't get that. But I already see people, even just from last night, people sucking up, talking, oh, yeah, that was great. And man, night one was not great. You know what I'm saying? All us real fans, and I call us real fans because we're going to call out companies that we like just as much as we're going to call out companies we don't like. We're going to call out what we need to call out. We're not just going to be biased individuals just because. And then I see Jay and Jimmy wearing Raiders gear. Pull their Niner card. I'm going to go on Twitter. I'm going on Facebook. I'm going on all the platforms I could possibly get on. They need to be removed from the Niner empire. You cannot be from San Francisco, grow up a 49er fan, and wear Raider gear just because they're in Las Vegas at their stadium. No. It don't work like that, guys. Real Niners don't wear Raider gear. Real Niner fans don't wear Raider gear. Shit, E40 still gets clowned on for that because he used to wear Raider gear, but his excuse is, I'm from Vallejo. You know what I'm saying? I'm big. Like, no. Once you're a Niner, it don't make a difference where you're from. Once you're a Niner, you're a Niner. And any Raiders gear is excluded from your closet. I was just like, oh, no. But Dominic Mysterio, I did like that. That was a good match. I like that on many because his feud with Finn that's about to pop off. Ooh. Just as long as it's booked right. And right now, I don't have a whole lot of faith. Support independent wrestling. But with that said, in other news, I just got privy to. Look, I don't know what's in the water in LA. I don't know what's in the water in LA. But whatever is in the water in LA, y'all need to stop drinking it. Because as under the blue flag, too. Oh, God, that hurts. So, X4, from Rolling 40's Neighborhood Crib, decided that he wants to go against the program, so to speak. And from what I'm hearing is they put him off. Apparently, he's no longer part of the neighborhood. He's no longer part of the Floaties. And I'm just like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, you came out, you was going so hard at 4 Extra. You know what I'm saying? You talking all this big shit. And because you didn't want to walk the main line, you say, fuck it. Yeah. All right. Shit, you should have thought about that before you wanted to be a part of when you wanted to be part of a gang. You don't get to just, oh well, I'm not like what? You better walk that main line. Shoot. You lucky that's all it was. Now the other problem is he's gonna have I don't know what kind of time he got, but you know, I know the people on the streets are going like he better not show his face around here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be cats that's gonna want to take him out just for the simple fact. And these are the consequences. You know. And when I see cats do that, I be asking myself, what was the point? What was the point? You know, did you all of a sudden have like a conscious decision? Did God come to you in your cell last night? And he said, I'm not doing this no more. You know. And trust me, if you don't want to do it, hey, I ain't mad at you for that. I ain't mad at you for that. I commend you for not wanting to, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if that extends that far, but once you do that, you know what I'm saying, you basically put yourself in a box on the house, you know, and I don't know if you chose to go and link up with another gang, which would be kind of hard to do because it seems like you got too many tattoos to be trying to cover up. But you going to join another gang or whatever, I don't think that will work out for you too well because ain't nobody gonna want to have you. If they do let you in, you crash out. They gonna use you as a crash out dummy. So, and they have to feel like, okay, you go in there, you'll be able to handle your own. So, but I'm gonna go look at these videos and I'm gonna see what the story is. I'm just giving based off of what I just seen and just my own, knowledge of what I know. But like all the details and stuff, I don't know, but when you come from that life, it don't take much to figure out, but now at the same time, I'm not gonna sit up here and talk out of line when I don't even know what is what per se. But I know when you don't walk that main line and you go against the program, yeah, that's bad business right there. If you didn't want to walk the main line, you should have went and hollered at the homies beforehand and say, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what y'all protocol is, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, that's what would have went down. You know what I'm saying? Still would have got your ass beat, but you know what I'm saying? At least it would have been for something respectable. You know what I'm saying? So Anybody that wants to get out and want to change their life for the better, I have no problem with that. That's I commend it. You know, what I'm saying? You want to make a better way, a better life? Hey, I salute that. But how you go about it is the determining factor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, because like in some gangs, if you want out or whatever, they'll put you out, but your put off is going to be a pine box laying 6 feet deep at somebody's cemetery. You know, and I'm pretty sure, just speaking, I don't think that's where anybody want to end up too soon, unless you just one of them individuals who just I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I can do what I want to. And you know what? Anybody says that, I can do what I want to do, and they don't want to listen to what it is, hey, that's fine. Because all of us could do whatever we want to do, but there's consequences that come. There's consequences that come with that. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me check this message. I am back. Oh man. But yeah, that whole situation is just that whole situation is crazy. Man, what the fuck? Okay. It's fucking okay. But yeah, that damn. Yeah, there's some other stuff going on. I gotta tap into. You know what I'm saying? It finally seems like Whack No Hunters days are finally numbered. You know. All right.
Oh,
Yo, RV, salute. You know, I everybody involved with all the stuff that's going on down there in LA, Whack No Hunter is the one person I can't wait to see. They coming. You know what I'm saying? Drag his ass out. Like you've been playing police so long that you are the suspect. You know? I was just like, damn, why? It's just like, man, why under the blue flag though? Like that's crazy. Yeah. But it was something else I came across, what was that, last night or the other night? And trying to remember what the story was. You know, I'm usually good at remembering certain stories. But it come to me, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, that whole situation, you know, it's just fine. Oh, and then wait, hold on. So are you telling me? Are you telling me that Adam is basically has like cut Brick Baby off? But you see, that's what Brick Baby get. He should have knew better. Adam literally be sneak dissing you right in no, not even sneak dissing. He be literally dissing you right in front of you, and like a good old boy, you just sit your ass there and just take it. I just be like, you a grown ass man. You and now look at you. Now look at you. You did all that big talking, all that raw. Now look at you. I don't know why anybody don't fucking listen about all that big tough talk. All that big tough talk don't mean not a damn thing. You know, you doing all that raw, and like you might as well put on a skirt, get some pom poms, and come up with a cheer. My name. Oh no, wait, hold on. How do they start that shit off? Okay, here we go. And you know, and like a lot of people, when Brick first hit the scene, you know, people, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm fucking cuz. And then as time goes on, see, this is why I always say, let them talk long enough, it's gonna bite them right in the ass. Whopper with cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you see all these do all this talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just ain't for this for anybody. You know, I have showed and proved what happens when you get to talking too much. If you just let a motherfucker run their mouth, you get the motherfucker in their emotions. You don't be in your emotions. You let them be in their emotions. Let them continue to talk. Because the more they talk, the more they're going to expose themselves. And they're always going to give you a nice good clip. It's over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know, it's a beautiful situation. You know, like, yeah, do I talk my shit on here? Yeah, I talk my shit on here. But I ain't over here talking about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, elemental P. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I might bring up some hypotheticals. I might bring up some hypotheticals, but I ain't finna say this, that, and this. No, not on the internet. No. You know what I'm saying? You keep it to a minimum because they're all watching. They're all watching. So you get up on here and you start talking about this and that. You know what I'm saying? If you bring it up one time, they don't give a fuck about that. You bring it up a second time, they don't give a fuck about that. But you start talking about and you start talking about open cases that are currently going on. Oh, indictment is your best friend, and Rico is your lover. Indictment is your girlfriend. Rico is your boyfriend. And the reason why Rico is your boyfriend is because Rico gonna be having you sitting behind them bars, holding your ass cheeks real tight, hoping that one of them sweet boys come over there and plug you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, can't be doing that. All that, all that hood talking. Nah, if you're gonna do hood talk, talk about some old shit. Talk about some old shit that's already done, over with. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody can do anything about. You know what I'm saying? And talk about that shit. But don't sit here and talk about current shit like, you know what I'm saying? Have you not heard the song? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, that's the feds watching you. And you being part of one of the biggest gangs in this country, having history with dealing with the feds, knowing that the spotlight has really been on the 60s real heavy since Nip's murder, and then you come on here right along like I just ain't getting on you because fat loose lips who sink ships, he does it too. Get up on here and get the just blah 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 blah. And feeling good about it. They feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? It really shows how gangster they is, how hardcore they is. They really down for the set, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'm so hard, I could talk about any case. I'm so hard, I could talk about open cases and still be good, cuz. Our neighborhood, rolling 6 quick, cuz. West side. Huh?
Your mother is looking for her cell phone.
I keep telling her it's charging up. Oh. Okay. I am back, y'all. I am back. Oh shit. Little Smokey in the building. Salute. Barry motherfucking Wood in the building. Salute. We always watching. We just ate the fish on everything. We don't do that around these parts. Not around these parts. Oh shit. Let's see. Oh, I had text you, cuz. Yeah, I text you like right after I had started. Little Smokey Whopper with Whopper with the cheese, please. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on with y'all? Okay. JB. Nah, I ain't getting kidnapped. I ain't gonna let that happen. Timo, what's going on? They have a time of their life at WrestleMania. All this. Oh, they had. Oh, okay. I'm glad they're having a good time. I just wish the show was better. You know what I'm saying? When you're there, you can do so much more that even if the show is garbage, you can still have a good time. But when you're at home and you're watching it, it's like, come on now. Y'all gotta do better than this. Do better. If you're not back at oh yeah, y'all been here chopping it up. Okay. I see the Texas recently left the fun. Oh, oh, okay. Where's Dubs, my boys? I can't seem to find this shit anywhere. Oh, oh, he got a new one. He got a new one. Uh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll send it to you on Instagram, or if somebody want to shoot it to Timo now, you know, just don't put it in the chat. Oh, there we go. All right. So, like I was saying, all that chest beating, you know, you go on No Jumper, you go on No Jumper, and you're just, yeah, I'm with Adam, yeah, I'm chilling with the white boy, yeah, I'm chilling here with dumbass Lush, and I'm over here with fat ass, stupid ass, retardo, remedio. Oh, I'm so bad I can do whatever I want. Boy, hey, yo, Flacco. Hey, check this out, cuz. Ain't nothing poetic about you. And you definitely is a flock ho. Okay? You big tub of shit. That's what you look like, a big tub of shit. Okay? I'm happy to see that we can actually understand you now. You know, you've been working on your speech. That's good. That's good. But you're still a bumbling idiot. Okay, and you keep on thinking you can't get touched, and you're not going to get touched, and whatever protection you may have or may not have, it means absolutely nothing. You know why? Because if they want to get you, they're going to get you. Okay, if they want to get you, they're going to get you. Because you ain't nowhere near in a Tupac category, and they got him. Okay, twice. You nowhere near big. What happened? They got him. As a matter of fact, that was the second time because I believe that car accident, they was trying to that car accident that Big was in, if my memory serves me correct, that wasn't necessarily an accident. That was intentional. They were trying to take that boy out. Ding, ding, boom. Oh, yeah, that's how I was too until I found out. Anybody going on any of them Feds platforms? Man, exactly. You know, I call a motherfucker out on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if I fuck with you, if I respect you, or any of that. I see you going on them platforms. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call you out. Let's see this shit. Flacco's a damn teller. He sure is. Dog, that's the homies thing now. Yeah. Yo, Muhammad, what's happening? What's going on with you? How you doing on this Sunday? Like they did straight. Come on now. Right there. I you know what I'm saying? I just don't. And then when they get locked up, they call it into these same platforms. Like you bumbling idiots. They are literally showing you we're not just showing you, we're telling you we're using footage from these platforms against you. And instead of you guys just falling back and just be like, okay, I'm gonna let my lawyers handle this shit. You guys go on, get on the phone, right? You're getting on the phone to these platforms, still running your mouth. You got loose cannons, girl. Getting on the phone, making content. She just as dumb as oh my god. And y'all know how I feel about stupidity. That is like literally one of my pet peeves. I cannot stand stupid people. I don't give a fuck what shade of color they come in. If you a stupid motherfucker, and I'm damn near gonna call you a stupid motherfucker. And then I'm gonna run down your whole ancestry because it had to come from somewhere. Okay, your stupidity had to come from somewhere in your bloodline. We all make mistakes. We all make bad decisions. But it's when you keep repeating those same bad decisions, stupid. Oh yeah, let's have a barbecue for a little Pookie. He getting out. You know what I'm saying? After doing a 10-year bid, you know what I'm saying? After just doing another 10-year bid, and he was only out for 2 weeks, so let's have a barbecue and celebrate his freedom. What? Hell nah. Because y'all did that shit the last time, and look what happened. He ended up going back 2 weeks later. significance of the barbecue is about moving forward, doing things better. If you was just gonna have a barbecue to have a good time, you could have did that shit at any moment. Shit. You don't have to wait until he got out. They all got me blocked on them channels now. I'm feeling like, yeah, that's what they do. Make it make sense. I'm somebody, anybody. Make it make sense for 800. Yeah. I'd give. Man, I literally, it's like I get into this like evil, almost, I won't say demented, but we're borderlining evil and demented. And then that transfer into the words that are going to come out of my mouth. And y'all know, when I get irritated, when somebody decides that they want to piss me off, y'all know I don't have no filter at that point. You know. But I ain't going to apologize for shit that I said unless I know I was in the wrong for saying it. Accountability is very, 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 very high over here at What's Cracking TV with Jay Middleton. And then I still continue to see people still do this dumb shit. But shout out to Spider Loc, by the way. I like the fact that he changed up his show. He doing reactions. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Spider, salute, cuz. Salute. But that's what it's about. It's about growing. It's not about doing the same thing. And I know, especially when it comes to us guys, we have an ego problem. You know what I'm saying? We can't just let him, have the last whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, shit, he can have the last bitch though, because it was why I stopped fucking with that bitch in the first place. So you go ahead and have that bitch over there. I ain't worried about that bitch. But we got this ego thing where we can't let it go. And it just continues to build and build and build and build, to the point to where you start realizing, like, A, what the fuck are we arguing about? And B, this shit is stupid. But that only applies to those that actually have a brain and use it. This does not apply to the remedials of the world. What's that saying? When you know better, do better. At some point, you got to give it up and move on to the next. And then you sit here arguing on the internet, like what does that accomplish? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, no matter what, you got youngsters watching our channels. We don't allow them to come into the chats or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We 18 and up. But that doesn't still stop them from watching the channels, right? So, yeah, pop your shit. But what kind of example do you want to leave? Because when you're gone, and all the shit that you did is going to be highlighted by 1,000. So do you want the good highlights to be highlighted, or do you want the bad highlights to take the picture? No. You're not going to get 100% either way it goes. But what would you want more? You black too? You black, we all black. Seeing roses on right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tap in with it in a second. Facts. Oh yeah. Hey, cuz, yeah, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that situation, cuz you know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about that because that shit right there, lose a whole game. That shit I sent to you, I was just like, I had to read it again just to make sure I wasn't tripping. And I'm like, nah, we can't be having that. We can't be having that. Like, I'm just gonna say this: if you want to talk about it more on your channel, we can, or you want to talk about it, but behind the scenes we can. But this is just what I'm gonna say real quick on that matter, and then I'm gonna move forward. If that's the way you feel, then why are you bringing your ass around? If that's how you really feel about us, why are you bringing your ass around us? Yeah. I watched Sabu's last match, Millie. My nephew went live and sent me the link. Homie was taking shots. He went all out. This what? Oh, damn, I forgot about that. Yo, that's what's up. Yeah, shout out to Sabu. Yep. Oh yeah, they was lit. Yeah, one of the channels I be on, cuz was out there all week. He went to Ashe wrestling and a couple other events. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You would think they would really think, hey, I look posted the same, do all the oh, they're jumping in chats for 6 hours a day. You can't, man. Hey, the proof is in the pudding. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, Shabbat Hella pocket for that. Kind of like I thought he was. Thought he was gonna- Yeah, I seen that. Oh shit, that shit had me like, oh hell no, we not doing that. Oh yeah, but you know why though? You know why though? And regardless of it, you know I ain't gonna do that. When you see me go, you see me going at them Red Supreme cats. Don't trip. They majority disrespected the homie here. Hey, you know me? Huh? Oh nah, I didn't. But yeah, yeah, shit. Get him. I never was a fan of his, anyways. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, yeah. I know you don't be on Facebook because they some haters, you know. But I wasn't sure you had heard about it or not, so I wanted to make sure I got that to you. As a matter of fact, I gotta go. I gotta go take him off of my friends list. Uh, the dude that posted it and Shabaka. I can. We not about to have that. Man, what they doing to Dubs ain't right. I mean, they going. I don't know. Yo, team. I don't know. It's ridiculous. You know. He's sitting up here trying to move on. Just you know what I'm saying? Like he not even going live the way he did, and just trying to move forward. And the only thing they want to do is just continue talking about him. You know, it's just like they still be trying to come over here and be trying to get me going or whatever. I'm like, nah, you just gonna get blocked. We're not doing that no more. Yeah, no, I went into his shit wanting to stand with my brothers and sisters. That motherfuckers got on my helmet quick with racial shit out the. Yeah, go to the racial stuff because I don't know how to talk. Honestly, yeah, I'm disabled from a Facebook. And they took my page's name. That's crazy. That is crazy. See, okay, this this is exactly what I said earlier on my live about how this match, how I would see this match, a slow paced match. And Cena, we don't need to hear you. Stop talking. Steelers always had that problem. It's like we're not supposed to see you talk. I said I was from the Bay, and all of a sudden put me out to be a Northerner that we bowed down to. What? That's pharmacy. Get to talking all that pocket. Oh, man, I wish I had known about it, man. I would have slid over there too. Man, you ain't gonna be there. Nah, we ain't doing that. I was like, you motherfuckers don't know me. Man, you know what I'm saying? They can find out though. Gotta make a run for sis. HA. She about to slide through. Oh, okay. Okay, for sure. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I gotta go make a run too. So but thank y'all for coming through. Jesse's going live tonight, I believe. So make sure y'all tap into Frontline Black News, the revolutionary agenda, and I will see y'all again real soon. And like always, we're gonna keep it cracking. We're gonna stay militant, and we about this bitch. Yes.